Shalom from the National Leadership Center in the hills of Ephraim, capital of Samaria. I'm very happy to stand here to speak with you about what's happening here in the National Leadership Center. What we are doing here, we are changing the life of the people in Israel. We are connecting them to the roots, we give them purpose, and we connect them to their faith. And how we are doing that?
We're going to do that through high ropes courses, low ropes activities, and other outdoor training in order for them to explore the biblical roots of Abraham and Moses and David and compel them towards a life of leadership themselves.
This is the garden of the Lord, and we are going to show you how it's working. So let's go. The Jewish people have a lot of miracles through the years, through the history. One of them, the biggest one, going out of Egypt by the miracle and the power of the Lord and going out of the promised land. We have another miracle, the Exodus. After the Holocaust, survivors go on a boat from Europe, from the ashes, and build the state of Israel. This is the Exodus.
So this ropes course we call the Exodus because a team is required to go from one area to the other through a progression or a sequence of challenging different elements. And one of the most beautiful aspects is that as a team goes from one challenge to the next, they take a few minutes, they process through what was taking place, and they're able to apply using the resources of one another in order to accomplish the journey.
Miracles that doing by the Lord and solidarity of the Jewish people, this is what makes this nation strong. And this is what we are teaching here.
Welcome to the Leap of Faith, the structure behind us, where a participant is asked to climb a 30-foot pole and jump out for a trapeze that's 7 feet out and 7 feet up. It's very difficult, and we connect this experience with the story of David and Goliath, where young David is asked to conquer his fears and step out and face the greatest challenge and foe of the Israeli army, Goliath.
In a personal level, the first time that I did the leap of faith, I understand my purpose in life. In the moment that I released my fears, I was connected to God. And this is the reason that I'm standing here, leading the nation for the future.
Welcome to the Odyssey course, where a series of challenging events awaits a team of 8 people going from one end to the other. We tie the story of Abraham going forth into the promised land, and we call this activity Lech Lecha, which means to go forth.
Israel is very complicated. It's divided to a lot of groups. We have religious, we have Arabs, we have Christian, we have Muslim. This is a very complicated society. We are taking them to a journey in the sky. And in the journey, they are looking for the future. They are holding each other and thinking about the mutual journey. And the mutual journey is to live in peace here in Israel.
As you saw, these experiences invite participants to not only encounter the stories of Moses, David, and Abraham, but to see their own lives woven into the fabric of these biblical narratives. Through every challenge, reflection opportunity, and moment of growth, participants will gain a deeper understanding of God's purposes for their life and the strength to walk boldly into them.
This is a personal invitation for you to take part of God's work. Here in the National Leadership Center, you can watch our websites, but more important, come to Israel and take part of the next generations of future leaders in Israel.